outgoing prefects. They are the contestants, the students, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I want to take this opportunity once again to thank everyone who has participated in the electoral process from the start. This process started by vetting the candidates, screening followed. In the morning we had the candidates debate, and now we are winding up with the open air campaign. On the same note, allow me to congratulate the candidates who managed to go through the screening process to this level. As HC, we want to assure you that we shall have free and fair elections. As students and the candidates try to respect one another. We had started misbehaving, I was observing, and therefore, whatever you do, try to tolerate one another. Dear students, allow me give you the highlights of our expectations. We expect you to campaign, but do not carry out your campaigns in classrooms, because as we speak now, they are locked. No rallies shall be allowed after this gathering, and therefore we shall expect you to have one-on-one, which is popularly known as Kakuyege. So in your dormitories, it is very okay. Convince the voters to vote for you, but not in rallies. So just have one and you get more support. Candidates and supporters, we urge you to adhere to our program and the rules that are governing the electoral process. As we talk to the candidates, we shall not allow the use of printed t-shirts of the candidates. So please, candidates, I want to thank you very much. We have not observed that. Hooliganism of any nature shall not be permitted. For example, noise. Yesterday you over-campaigned the boys' wing very late, up to like 2 a.m. in the night. So we are saying by 11 you need to rest, and therefore by 11 try to end that program. Destruction of school property shall not be tolerated. Do the whistling, but don't drum, don't beat the jerry cans. You're spoiling those jerry cans, and yet you need them, the basins, and therefore do not tamper with them. Use of abusive language, character assassination, and discrimination of any form shall not be allowed. So some of you use bad language, you provoke one another. Please try to be mature enough. Campaign in Butimba must be on one. like I've said, bribing of voters is highly prohibited. I believe our dear candidates, the contestants, you do not involve yourself in bribing the voters by inducing them, giving them sweets and any other inducement. Violence of any nature is not allowed at all. So be free, convince the voters and even your supporters should not use any method of violence. Candidates on the same post shall not campaign in the same venue. For example, in the dormitory, I may be candidate X and I go to Mandela Lower, so I don't expect my opponent to come to that very dormitory at the same time. So when you realize that before you go to tour, so you keep on exchanging to avoid clashes. All posters, banners, and any other campaigning material must go through our office as EC, because we are worried that some of you may go according to the political parties that we have in this country, but I'm very glad I've not heard of that kind. All candidates must register their agents with the EC on the polling station. So we expect our dear candidates to have your agents, a minimum of 2 on every polling station. So we must receive those people on time. Not very well. Tomorrow, the voting shall start at 8 a.m. up to 1 p.m. And then we shall break off for lunch and the Zuhri prayers. Then at 2, we shall come back and we begin the counting of those votes up to 6 p.m. So please keep time. For any petition, God forbid, for any petition, it should be submitted to the chairman, EC, and I'm the chairman. So please, if you are not contented and you realize that there was something that we could have gone wrong, please put it in writing with enough evidence, then we bring it to our office within 24 hours from the time of counting those votes. So you count 24 hours. Our polling station is. So we shall have senior 1 in front of sick bay, and there we shall have 2 polling stations, sub polling stations, senior 1. In front of senior 4 block, we shall have senior 4. In front of the administration where we are right now, we shall have senior 5. In front of senior 2 block, we shall have senior 2. HS quadrangle, we shall have senior 6. Behind staff room, we shall have senior 3. The following are the electoral commissions. The commissioners are as follow. We shall have Hajingo Ahmed, Mr. Tumusime Shahid, Misa Basaliza Dauda, Misa Kakande Ali, Misa Tukunda Habat, Misa Ziraba Faizo, Misa Musuta Mansur, Misa Magumba Ali, Madam Ayabaziwe Brenda, Misa Ibrahim Kakumbu Senior, Hajati Dajile Aisha, and Madam Namakula Jamira.